started losing hair really, really bad. And I mean, chunks. I'm telling you, it was horrible. So I did start taking some medication, well, Nutrafol. So maybe between the device and taking that, it kind of stopped. I'm just happy that it quit. They quit falling out. I always still lose hair a little bit, but not anything like what I was going through.
Hey, Sydney, thanks so much for spending time with me today.
Thank you for the invitation. How are you?
I am doing well. How are you?
I am good, thank you.
Awesome. So I'm looking forward to hearing your stories. So can you start off by telling us how you were feeling prior to coming to QHS?
So I've gone through a few things that I would like to see improvement in, and one of the biggest things for me is memory. I would love to restore my memory, to be able to, people talk to me and they remembered this or remembered that, or I'm surprised you don't remember that. And it's like, I don't. And so it really bothers me. And especially as it pertains to important things. And so a lot of times if I don't write things down, I will totally forget. And so at the top of my list is that. And that's what I would really like to see improved as we move forward. So there are other things that have been of great concern to me, and it's my physical appearance. I noticed that I'm experiencing, wrinkles and skin, issues, and so those are of great concern. So I'd love to see improvement in that, and especially the wrinkles. And I was a smoker for many years, and one of the main reasons I quit smoking was because I didn't ever want to get, the smoker's mouth. Well, how it ever happened, I don't know, because I quit smoking, several years ago before they even appeared, and now they're there. And so, wrinkles is I despise wrinkles. And so other than that, there are some internal things that I would like to see improvement in, and one would be, my A1C, and because I am borderline diabetic, and I'm also borderline emphysema, and excuse me, and that was diagnosed a few years ago. I haven't really, it hasn't progressed or anything, but it's still there. And so those are, a few of the things that I would love to see improved.
So what did you notice when you got your device?
So another thing I wanted to see improvement in was energy. I just really wanted more energy. And I think it helps me in that respect. One of the other things that I all of a sudden started experiencing out of nowhere, and I did read later that it could have been as a result of COVID, because I did get COVID. And then I started losing my hair like crazy. I mean, I felt like I was on chemo. I mean, gobs, and I fortunately I have always had thick hair and curly, and so you couldn't see it as well. But I started losing hair really, really bad. And I mean, chunks, and the shower and the towels and the vacuum cleaner. And I
Oh,
mean, my
wow.
husband My husband actually, he would clean the rollers of our vacuum, and there were like, I mean, the trash can was halfway full. There were, I'm telling you, it was horrible. So I did start taking some medication, well, Nutrafol. And so they're I have to take, and I'm still on them. So maybe between the device and taking that, it kind of stopped, but there's still thinning going on. And you can't really tell just because I have curly hair, but definitely you can tell here. I don't know if you can see it, but can you see
Yeah.
the thinning there? So I'm not exaggerating when I say,
Yeah.
I've lost a lot of hair. Um, but if it's both of them together, me taking the Nutrafol plus the device, I'm just happy that they quit falling out. I still get some, daily, I always still lose hair a little bit, but not anything like what I was going through.
Yeah, it's normal to lose hair a little bit every day, but a
But
lot is not. But that is
yeah,
a
no.
COVID side effect because I've heard it from many people that
Oh,
have
really?
had COVID. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
So, um, but I've also heard from many of our members that their hair grows back dark. So
oh,
I've seen it. They've shown me in videos, probably, I don't know, half a dozen times, where they'll show me under here, like, oh my gosh, all my gray is gone. And it's coming back in dark. So that's kind of fun.
not me. I mean, I have my hair roots colored every 5 weeks, and I'm getting close to 5 weeks because you can tell it starts coming out. So for
Girl,
my
I'm
hair,
every 3 weeks. So
really,
yeah, every three
yeah,
weeks
but so my hair isn't getting darker. So
yet.
hopefully once we go through the QR, that would be something that will be corrected. I'm looking forward to a lot of corrections. Um,
Oh
but
yeah.
anyway,
So that will come to the next question is pretty soon we get to go on the QR, and I'm assuming you're a early adopter since you said you got your first device last summer.
yeah, I am.
So what are you going to do with this healthy 30-year-old body and all these years of wisdom and experience to use with
Oh
it?
gosh, I would love to just use it for, to continue to be active. And I'm retired, so I'm actually quite busy now. So I'm sure, once I regain some youth, I'll find something good to do with it. uh, Things that I haven't been able to do for quite a while, so I'm looking forward to that.
Like what?
And travel, and we haven't been able to do much of that because he had a hip replacement a few years ago, and so he struggles with his health quite a bit, and so that kind of holds us back a little bit. And but just looking forward to seeing him do better. I'm anxious for that. So
Aw, that's so sweet.
yeah.
Well,
uh,
that's going to be happening. It's going to be here before we know it.
I
So,
can hardly wait. Yeah.
and what
Get rid
state are
of
you in?
wrinkles and all that. Ugh, they get on my nerves. I'm in Colorado.
Oh, okay, cool. So you're
Yeah.
so close to Salt Lake City, it sounds like.
Yeah. So I'm thinking we may even do a surface travel, just drive out there and whatever. I guess it just kind of depends on timing, how long it's going to take to get there, and then time spent there and then back. So we'll work out those minor details as we get closer. Do we have any updates on that? I mean, probably isn't part of the.
Yesterday she had an update. She said admin will be going mid-August.
Okay.
So I would assume, early adopters will probably be end of August, maybe. Is my guess, end of August, beginning of September, something like that. So it
Wow.
depends on how many units they have there, and we'll see how
Mhm.
fast it goes, but it's coming along. It's just, you just never know what's going to pop up, right?
Right.
So
Right.
she was hoping to have us in at the end of July, but it just didn't
I know.
happen. So
Yeah. Well, the thing of it is we're still moving forward, and that's what I'm, really happy about. So,
awesome.
I heard about this years ago, and I've been following Cynthia for a long time. And she was doing updates on the RV, many years ago. So I've been following her for quite a while. And then, so this came up. And so I jumped on board right away. So that's why I am an early adopter. And I was one of the very first that joined. And so I'm just tickled to death that, it's really going to happen.
Aw, yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna happen. We're nearly there. So
yeah,
I look forward to it. And will you come back and record part 2 with me after the QR?
I will, with no wrinkles. I'd be more than happy to.
And a big smile on your face, because you
Yes,
know why.
yeah, we know why. Yes, absolutely. So, speaking of which, I mean, how much time would we wait till we got back home and then we do a second interview, or would it be done there?
I don't know yet.
Any idea?
I don't know any details yet. Um, she hasn't mentioned how she wants to do this, but I can't be there in Salt Lake City for, everybody to go through. I'm going to go with with the admin team and stuff. And I don't know how often I'll be back and forth, or I don't know anything.
Oh,
So,
okay.
just waiting to hear from her.
And then also, I would like to volunteer if they need my help, being there, going to facilities, helping coordinate, people through or whatever. I would be more than happy to do that. Um,
Aw,
that, that,
thank
yeah,
you.
that would be, I mean, so exciting for me. I mean, because I would have already gone through it, and then to, help them, because I know it's gonna take a lot of us to make that happen. So I'd love
Well,
to.
go ahead and please contact support and let them know so that they can put your name on the list.
Okay. And so that would be again after going through and then going to each facility, and since Salt Lake City is probably closest to me, I would like to maybe go out there and help out.
Okay,
See how
that's
that,
really
yeah,
sweet.
just to see, that's kind of my thought. Um, we'll wait and see how things pan out between now and then. So,
Yeah. Yeah, just tell the support team, because that's not my department.
mhm,
But they'll put you on the list and then contact you when you're ready.
yeah, okay, that sounds
Awesome.
great. That sounds
Okay,
good.
my darling. Well, thank you so much for
It
coming and
was
hanging out
nice.
with me.
Thank you for helping walk me through everything to get us set up to be able to do this. I appreciate that.
Oh,
So
it's my pleasure. And
I'm
now you can
excited.
jump on the calls live. You
Yeah,
don't have to watch a
exactly.
replay.
Exactly. I'm glad to be able to even do that, because a lot of times I am just like in and out. And so it's like, gotta listen to the replay, gotta listen to the replay. So I try to catch them as often as I can. And then a lot of times it's like, well, one has already passed. So I want to get to the most recent. So there
Mhm.
are times where I've missed, replays in between, but I try to keep up with everything.
Oh, cool.
So
Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing you post QArc,
yeah.
and have a beautiful day, Cindy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for making this QHS project fly. This valorous admin team, thank you. The Key community welcomes you. Thank you for making your home QHS healthy and happy. Thank you for helping us place QH centers all around the world. Together, hand in hand, we make miracles happen. QuantumHealingSystems.org. Thank you.